Okay, folks, welcome to part two of the Stanton House Hotel tutorials. Once again, we're just going to log in as a reminder. So, yep, /WP login, enter your password details, click login. So, what we're going to talk about today is pages and how to add a page to a menu. Not something that you will hopefully have to do very often. But it's just good to know in case. So here we are on the dashboard. Pages are almost like the building blocks of a website. You have pages that sit here on the home page, for example. This is a page that was created. You can see up here, edit page, room, also a page, and if you just go in and have a quick look, edit this page, you'll see that the page is called accommodation. This is the hyperlink. If you wanted to post this page on social media platforms, you can just take this link, and then people from Facebook or Twitter will be able to click on this link and it will take them to the page. But if I just open another page to give you a quick demonstration. So, as you can see, this page and the way it's set out will relate to this page in the dashboard. So you can see here, full width slider, which is this thing at the top. Then you have underneath, you have the text. So underneath, as you can see there, the text. Then you have each of the three sections which relates to here. So you can see there, this is broken into three. So text, image, and call to action relates to this text section here. This is the image and this is the call to action, and that just goes the whole way down. As you can see, the last one will be a text. Oh, we don't need that. Last one will be a text box, which is this one down here. Okay, so in order to create a new page, you have two options. You can either go up to this bar here and click page, or you can click down here and then click add new. So we'll just do this one. So we'll click new page. Oh, hold on, I need to update. Once you make any change to any page, whatever it is, you must always update it. And if you want to see how it looks like after you've made the change, you should always go to preview changes first, which opens another tab here, but I'll show you that in a minute. So that's been updated. So now it will let me open a new page without prompting me to make sure everything's okay. When this page opens, we will show you how to create a brand new one. So call this demo page 1. So you obviously must title it every time. Excuse me. And as a rule, you use the Divi. Well, always use the Divi page builder. It's just much easier to work with. And then here you can see you have the builder is active. You insert columns. So if you want it just to be a full page section, then you choose this. If you want the page split in 2, split into 3, 4, and so on. Most of the pages built with Stanton House Hotel use this, 3/4 and 1/4. Then within that layout, you choose what you want to go in there. 90% of the time, a page will use, the bulk of the page will be text. So we'll choose text, the color to be dark and the text orientation to be left. That is normal. You can have it in center, to the right, or justified. But yeah, as a rule, just leave it as it is. Normally when I build a new page, I put in a horizontal line. This is just a line that will break the top of the page, and it just looks like bit nicer when it's slightly laid out. So we save that, and then you click into the right hand side section, and I would usually put in a sidebar, and want the sidebar to be on the right hand side. Text color can be whatever you want, and then this widget area, so this is the type of sidebar that you want, and you can see here there has been some widgets already made, and I'll talk about widgets later on, but for now we'll just put in the events sidebar, and we'll say yes. And then when you go to preview, you'll notice it opens another tab up here, and then you can see what has been done so far. So you can see that this line has been put in and the sidebar is in, and then underneath you can put in some actual text. So you can, usually you would put heading 1 or 2 at the top of the page. This is heading 2. Now you can highlight this, and then if you want it to be in the middle, you click that, a bit like Microsoft Word, or you click here. If you want to create a link, again, you highlight this. This is the insert the link, and then you can either search an internal link, see link to existing content, and you can put in cuisine. Sorry about the wait. Internet's been a bit slow. But yeah, usually what will happen is it will bring up a list of pages, and then you can select which page you want to use. Hold on. Yeah, see here, so gallery, home, daytime, bar menu, Springer, about us, and you can just select from which page. If it's going to be an external link, you want it to link outside of your website, then you would use this section here, and let's just go to Facebook. Then once you've clicked that, you can copy, put in the URL, paste in the URL, save, add link, save and exit, and preview changes. And you see that this is linked. Now we can change the color of this link. I'll show how to do that later on. So fundamentally that is all it takes to create a page, and obviously it's up to you how you want it to look. You know, you can add another module in here, and you can put a blurb, accordion, audio. These all do different things, but fundamentally they're not that necessary. For a simple website, you just need to have text and maybe a sidebar. You know, you can put in an image, of course, a gallery, a person. These are all just different options that you can work with. But if you need anything like this done, I would just recommend coming to me, or building a page and experimenting with the different things if you want to know what they all do. But to save time, we'll just focus on the text. I mean, or you know, you can simply add an image, pop it in here. If you want to upload an image from somewhere else, you go to upload files, or else you've got the media library here, where you can just put in, you know, choose whatever one you want, set as image, save as, again preview it, click up here, and then the image has appeared, as you can see. Now once you're happy with the page and layout, you click publish, and the page will then be published. Okay, and so what you do is, in order to get the page to appear where you want it to appear, you have two options. If you can add it to the menu at the top, or you can link it internally. But for this case, I will just first of all show you how to add it up here. So you go into dashboard, close this down, then you go into appearance and then into menus, and then here you can see you can create various different menus, but we want to stick to the Stanton House main menu. And then you can see here most recent pages. These are the pages that have been created recently. So you click into demo page, and then you say, I will add this to the menu, and it should appear at the bottom. There we go. So when you hit save menu, this because this is at the bottom, it will appear on the far right hand side in the menu at the top. There, demo page 1. So when we click this, it brings you to that page we've just created. Okay, now in order to change the order of the menu appearance, it's a simple drag and drop option. So if I want this to appear second last, I would just pull it up here, drop it down, save, and then you can have a look. You see it should be on the inside, demo page 1. There we go. So there is a few other options as well on the menu. You can, if you want a page to appear as another, like a drop down option, you can just simply shift it to the right, and you'll see it sit slightly to the right, and then now demo page 1 will sit underneath. When I hover over conference, demo page 1 will drop down as well. So just obviously save it first, and then visit site. So you see now conferences has now got a arrow beside it, has a drop down, and then you can just click onto the demo page 1. Okay. So, but that was just a demonstration, so I'm just going to remove that from the link. Also, if you want this to have a different name, so you can have a different name on the menu. Here is where you change that to label, and this will only change how it looks on the actual menu. So you just hit enter once you've done that. Save menu. And visit the site again. No, it's called label. Okay. So I'm going to remove that page because it's no longer necessary. What was it called? Demo. Hold on a sec. demo page 1. Yeah, so the easiest way to do it is actually find the page and then just move the trash, and that will delete the page. Nope. Well, I don't know why that's happening. If we go into menus, maybe it's because it's still linked to the menu. Or maybe it's because my internet is very slow. Remove. Save menu. Okay, it looks like it has deleted. No results found. Anyway, sorry about that. So that, I mean, that is basic. That is the basics of the page. If you want to link a page internally, then what you can see in the cuisine section, this text and this image are all linked to the Rosemary restaurant. So if you just go back and then edit page, you will see that this page here at the top is a full width slider. These are the 4 call to actions underneath. This is a text divider, and then here you have the 2 sections which relate to the 2 different restaurants. And then once this has been done, you can see that this, when you click on it, is linked with Stanton House Hotel. And as I say, to do that, you highlight the area that you want linked, then you insert the link up here, and then you enter the URL of the page you want, which can be seen. I just come out of this at the top here. So you take this, highlight this, copy it, and then go into the page or the piece of text that you want linked. So for example, the word has, insert link, then pump in the URL. Oh, that didn't work, but yeah, well, yeah. So this one, then add the link, save and come out, and then you can always preview the changes. And you come down, you'll see the word has there is now linked to wherever you want it to go. So I'm going to do another tutorial on the, for example, changing the text on a page and working with the different fonts and stuff like that. That will come in a later tutorial. But this is really just about creating a page, how to put it on the menu, and how to link it internally. But as I say, that's something that you shouldn't have to do that often unless you're willing to create pages or you want to make another page. But I'd be happy to do that for you. So thank you, and see you in the next tutorial.